Welcome, everybody, to another episode of OTR Vantage Point. I am your host, Mark Kelly, from Kelly Defense and On the Range podcast with Warhawk Tactical and Kelly Defense. If you're watching on video, go ahead and subscribe, leave us a comment, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If you're listening on the audio side of the house, make sure that you go ahead and leave us a 5-star rating if you like what you're hearing. Leave us a comment, interact with both of those pages. And if you're watching on the video, you see that I am wearing the Defender ball cap, low profile, from Eagles and Angels. Our friend Tom, he's an amazing guy, veteran. I'm proud to call him my friend and served with him. You know, Rick and I really enjoy all their products. So go to eaglesandangelsltd.com. Check him out. He did a item for a notebook for Rick, incorporating his uniform. It's awesome. I bought one myself. He also did a Kelly Defense custom order for me. The family loves it. So make sure you check him out. Christmas is coming, so get those orders in. But go check out Tom. He does a lot of outreach from Southern Pines. He has a brick and mortar store. Go check that out if you're in the area of North Carolina, Southern Pines, downtown. And make sure you go to eaglesandangelsltd.com and check them out. So entertainers, they're back in. They're back in the business. And I was kind of looking forward to doing a Thanksgiving show and talk about all the reasons why I'm thankful and how great America is and how I just feel blessed every day that I live here. It's hard to ignore when you have these elitists in the entertainment industry opening your mouth and just shoving their feet right in them. It's amazing. And I wanted to highlight one right off the bat, and then there's two more I want to show you. But this first one, Stephen Colbert, you know, Rick and I have talked about it multiple times, how entertainment value is just gone. Late night TV is nothing what it used to be. Johnny Carson, David Letterman, Jay Leno, even Colin. I liked him. I liked some of his stuff, but it is just garbage, man. It is trash. Terrible. It's not funny. Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon, oh my gosh, all they are hacks for the media. And Stephen Colbert, late night personality and funny guy. Oh yeah, he's a clown, all right. He's definitely a clown. This is what he had to say. He took to Twitter. Actually, Guardian went ahead and put this up on their Twitter account. Stephen Colbert on the Rittenhouse verdict. This is from Guardian USA, their Twitter account. If he didn't break the law, quote, we should change the law. Now think about that. If Rittenhouse didn't break the law, we should change the law. In what universe does anybody believe that we should do that? He's basically saying you should not be able to defend yourself. You should not be able to defend yourself. Think about that. Unbelievable. And he goes on national TV and says this with pride. I mean, he basically was throwing a little hissy fit, a rant. And this is the best he can come up with. Guys, pick your idols carefully. You know, you like his show, you like some of his comedy, you like the guests he has. Hey, yeah. But check out things like this. Unbelievable. And it doesn't just stop with the late night guys in the media. I mean, it's all over the place. They're just throwing fits over this verdict with Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Throwing fits. Now think about that. We talked about this on the Zoom call at the Patreon page. And the Patreon group and Rick and I had a great discussion. And just think about that. Kamala Harris takes to the media and says, we need to do better and fix this. Okay. 12 random individuals came together, were able to analyze all the facts, hear everything, discuss it amongst themselves from different walks of life, break down all the evidence. Despite the fact that there's a mob outside protesting every day when they drive by, they were able to do all that, take the facts, put them in front of themselves, and come up to a unanimous decision. Despite the fact that media and clowns like Steve Colbert are out there saying the exact opposite. After listening to all the evidence, tell me how it could have worked any better. It couldn't have worked any better. if you're out there saying these things, if you're out there saying we should have done better and this is a wrong decision, that means you're calling everybody on that jury a liar or a racist or worse. I don't think so. I think they're normal, everyday folks, Americans, who had an extraordinary task set in front of them and came up with a unanimous decision to acquit. I don't know. So after the trial, we had a lot of things going on. Everybody was giving their opinion who thought they should. And hey, I don't want Steve Colbert canceled. No, I'm not calling for his to be thrown off of his TV show. No, he can say whatever he wants. So then the actors started weighing in, and they weighed in a little different way, the ones I'm going to show you here. So Mark Ruffalo, not a fan, didn't like the Hawk, the first Hawk they came out with the big green thing. It was all right. Didn't like it. I thought he's one of the weakest actors in the Avengers stuff, but hey, whatever. Here's what he comes out and says. We come together to mourn the lives lost to the same racist system that devalues Black lives and devalued the lives of Anthony and JoJo. So he's saying that we should have just let them beat the crap or kill another human being. Because according to the jury, they said that he was in self-defense. He acted. Mr. Rittenhouse did. So we should have let him die or be horribly maimed or beat up. That's what he says. Wow. Okay. Keep that in mind. And one more, Pedro Pascal, he/him. So he's got his pronouns in there. Love that. Love that. Now look, Pedro Pascal, I thought he was good in Equalizer 2. I thought he was real good. I enjoyed that movie. Now Denzel Washington can make me look like a great actor, but hey, I thought he did a nice job. He was the villain. Go check that out, if you want to. Denzel Washington, support Denzel. Love that guy. Love that movie. Love the first one. But he says Joseph Rosenbaum, 36, and Anthony Huber, 27, murdered August 25th, 2020. Rest in peace. No, they weren't. That was a justifiable incident, according to the jury, according to the law that Stephen Colbert wants to change. So I'm not even going to get into the backgrounds of these guys. You've all heard. I've actually heard that there's some things going to be named after Rosenbaum. Now, hey, I don't want to say that out loud, what they are and who supposedly is going to finance that, because I don't know for sure, but as soon as I find out, I will get back with you. But again, guys, I want to move on from this. I really do. I want to move on from it. And, it's just hard. It's hard. I just want to make sure that I point these things out to you, what these elitist entertainers are out there thinking and saying. And they have huge followings. Now, they can say whatever they want, but it's just amazing to me how differently some folks are really reacting to this. And, Reese Witherspoon's out there saying stuff. Go check him out on Twitter. Like I said before, I'm not a huge Twitter fan, but I see these reports of what they're being said. It's really a vacuum there for the most part. Ted Cruz has a pretty popular account. He gets up there and says things on Twitter and gets annihilated for it. But these guys are taking some heat for their posts. They are. I think they're still up, though. This, you can tell, is definitely in Pedro Pascal's account. It's still up. He's standing behind it. Disappointing. I know he's the Mandalorian. A lot of guys like that. So Disney seems to be okay with this. I am not going to purchase the Disney Plus because of things like this. But hey, I don't blame anybody if they do. Got a lot of good programming on there, especially got kids and things like that. So anyway, if you like what we're talking about here on the Vantage Point, and you like Warhog Words of Wisdom and our flagship, our wildly popular flagship On the Range podcast, Warhog Tactical Kelly Defense, make sure you follow. Make sure you leave us a comment, interact with the page, hit the notification bells, 5-star ratings on the audio side of the house. But most of all, if you really want to support the show, go to our Patreon page at patreon.com/On the Range podcast. There you get exclusive content, vlogs, Zoom calls with Rick and I, question and answer. We get together. We have a lot of fun. We have a group that's around the world. We had one yesterday. It was just a blast. You can support the show. These alternative medias such as this, passing out information that you might not see otherwise. You have to go out there and have multiple sources. We talked about that, and try to pick through what you think is true. Mainstream media is doing everybody a disservice, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So if you want to support the show, go to our Patreon page, and also make sure you visit warhog.com and kellydefense.com. If you go to warhog.com/in honor of Duco, you can contribute and buy some items that will go to contributing that project. Rick's doing a great job with a lot of other charities and doing a lot of outreach. So make sure you check that out. But anyway, guys, before or after Thanksgiving, you hear this, I hope your travel is safe if you're moving about the country, and enjoy your family. And all of our service members, thank you for your service. I know most of you who are abroad are not going to be able to come home. So we appreciate your service and your sacrifice and your family. And have a great day, guys.